Hi, it smells red songbird, Mary Magdalene in New York City. The energy of a lonely soul, Mary Magdalene, while at St. Francis of Assisi residence 2 and 3, where 6 of her husbands from past lives worked. Mary was theirs for the taking. Sensuality was being awakened. Rejected by the husbands, number 1, Father Tom, founder, who was St. James the Greater, Jesus Christ disciple. Number 2, Chris, St. Bartholomew, program director at St. Francis of Assisi, residence 3, Jesus Christ disciple. I was taking this picture, so he said, I'll take a picture of you taking a picture of me. I guess that's cool or something. Jonathan, St. Andrew, Jesus Christ disciple, social worker here. Carlos, a handyman. Bill Leader, St. Philip, guardian angel. Jesus Christ disciple. Mickey McGuire, program director at Residence 2, and he was St. John, Jesus Christ disciple. Other males at St. Francis of Assisi, Residence 3, who rejected the wealthiest, sexiest. She was Marilyn Monroe, Venus, and Aphrodite. Sweetest woman in the world was Peter, who had been Pythagoras, another Peter, and Raphael Maldonado, who had been Charlton Heston. Tom Burns, who had been Hardy. She had been Laurel. They had been Laurel and Hardy. Rocky, who is a drummer, who had been Rocky and the Bullwinkle. John Leibowitz is a guitar player who had been Dizzy Gillespie. And Andrew, his name, no, not Andre was his name. He had been a coal miner. It was in her writing group. She needed a close friend. Close friendship rejected by 1. Maria Cott said nothing personal. And Maria refused to help me get a ticket to Michael Bublé's show. Number 2, Jessica Tona Mentor, an RN, refused to help me get a ticket to Michael Bublé's show. And she wouldn't let me rest and sit in a chair for a few minutes in her office. She said staff were having alone time. And she also didn't believe me when I was pregnant. And I am pregnant, and she doesn't believe me. Linda, my neighbor, said she didn't believe that I was pregnant. And she yelled at me one day and humiliated me when I asked to borrow 50 cents for breakfast. I didn't often borrow money. In fact, that may have been the only time. Number 4, Velma. I told her she'd been my cousin in a past life. She gave me a dirty look. Charlene Kelk, inconsistent. I bought her candy a couple of times. I told her she'd been my mother in a past life. Some days she'd give me the cold shoulder. After a while, I gave up trying to achieve a relationship with her. In San Francisco, note. I was standing in line for a free meal at Glad Church once 5 years ago when a black preacher in line behind me said, "You never know who you're standing in line with. You might be standing in line with an angel." I wondered if he was an angel. Now I've uncovered my first identity, which was St. Michael, St. Michelle, Archangel. I realized he was feeling my energy. I was in San Francisco. I was rejected by my ex-husband, Michael John Spear, Lucifer. He wasn't happy about my coming back to San Francisco to reconcile with him. So he needn't concern himself. That won't be happening. If you had a chance to be close with the wealthiest most generous angel in the world, would you take that chance? Or would you let superficialities get in the way? To all of you who blew it, next time, if there is a next time, remember what Jesus Christ said. What you do to the least among you, you do to me. And and I'm adding this part, if you mistreat me, you'll be deprived of my company, and my money, and my love, and my hugs. You'll get a shrug. Okay, that's it.